Hello everybody and welcome to Expert Fusion, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be a Black Ops 2 best class setup for the AN-94, which is, in my personal opinion, the best weapon in Black Ops 2. And Black Ops 2 has some really great guns in it, but out of all of them, this is definitely my favorite. And the reason being is that it just does good for all sorts of types of play. It does good for close range, does good for medium range, is even pretty good for long ranges. So I'm going to go over a really great class setup for this weapon. That basically this class setup is one of the class setups if you want to go for high kill streaks, if you want to go for nuclear, you want to go for swarm, dogs, whatever. This is definitely the best setup to use. So, starting off with the primary weapon, of course, is the AN-94. But putting in the wild cards, I put primary gunfighter because attachments in this game is very, very important. Putting attachments in this game is very important. So go with the AN-94 and being the 3 attachments quick draw handle, which basically just makes you aim faster, which is very important in this game just because hip fire on this weapon isn't the best. So if you always want to be aiming down your sights. So aiming down as quickly as possible is very, very useful, especially after you're running. Next, adjustable stock. Adjustable stock is a thing I use on basically every assault rifle. It basically does the same thing as Stalker from Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts. Basically what it does is allows you to walk faster while aiming, just so aiming down your sights is very important on this weapon, especially because the iron sights are so great and hip fire isn't great, so you want to be aiming down your sights as much as possible. Now the last attachment I put on is something that's really under preference. If you like being a stealthy type of a person, you know, hiding around the map, being quiet, then I would put suppressor on. If you don't like doing that, you'd rather just be the player you are, then you could either just not put a third attachment on and put like another perk or maybe lethal and tactical, or you can put the attachment on or another attachment if you really need it. But I put suppressor on just because I like being stealthy as possible. So now in the perks category, because we're done with the weapon, we do not have a secondary. I don't use secondaries. I'm not using lethal or tactical either because I don't find those that important. I mean, in some of the CODs they are pretty important, but in this one I don't find them important at all. So, I mean, sometimes concussions and some texts might be useful, but not in this specific class. So the perks, perk 1, I put hardline and ghost. Now ghost is also one that if you like being stealthy you could put it on, but if you don't like being stealthy you could put another perk on, or you can just do whatever role you need. You could either switch that out with instead of using perk 1 greed, you could put perk 2 greed and put on a, what's it called, scavenger. You go put scavenger on just because if you're going for high kill streaks you're going to want the ammo that you want. But I always like picking up weapons, just if, you know, maybe finding another AN-94 on the ground and using that as your secondary backup since you don't have any secondary weapons. So I don't really find putting scavenger on useful in my mind because I always like picking up weapons, because once you're at like 20 kills or so, you know, it's fine picking up another weapon. You could easily find a good one in the game on the map somewhere. So for the perk 2, I put on toughness, did not put on scavengers because I don't find scavenger useful. I find hardline very useful because the kill streaks in this game are so good that you want to get them as quickly as possible. So hardline is very, very useful. And then perk 3, I put dexterity on. Dexterity, definitely a useful perk, allows you to aim quicker after running, also fits in with wanting to aim down sights as much as possible in the game, and also allows you to climb up buildings quicker and jump over mantle objects quicker, which is also pretty useful. So there you guys have it. That is definitely the best class setup for the AN-94. Also for getting nuclears or just high kill streaks overall. You could switch this class around whatever way you want, but this is just the best way I've found. Putting on, just using this weapon is definitely the best way you could possibly go. And AN-94 is a great gun. You can't fight this weapon. I mean, people call it overpowered at times, and it can be. It's definitely in the top, definitely in the top 10 for assault rifles. When I did top 10 assault rifles, I definitely put it in pretty high. I'm pretty sure I put it like 4 or 3 or something. Maybe I put it 2. I don't know, but I know I put it like really high because, let me tell you, it's almost hard to explain. But anyways, that is all I have for this video. But really quickly, I just want to talk about something really quickly about what I'm doing for my channel. As much as I'm trying to grow this channel as quickly and as fast as possible, if you have a channel that's close to mine, like let's say you don't have over 500 subs, let's say 500 subs, 100 subs to 500 subs, let's see you have around there. Please, if you really have the time, either just contact me, whether it be in the comments or in the inbox, whatever you need to contact me, please do it, so we could, do something, partner with each other. And if you know what, partnering in YouTube is very, very useful to get more views and to get more subs and just so many different ways. Just, you gotta work with other people. You can't do it alone. So it'd be very great if anybody out there could, give me a hand at least. But there you guys have it. That is my video. See you guys on my next video.